Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Believe it or not, I'm getting ready for the gathering. I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, but I've collected several different kinds of canvas tents over my career. And all of my tent poles are rotting, so I thought I would make some new ones. I've already got the jump on you. I did a little bit of this off camera. Let me show you what I'm doing. This particular tent, let me adjust you up just a little bit. There we go. This particular tent that I'm going to use, I'm not going to tell you what it is until I get there. But I had to make some poles. So my son and I got out here and we measured all the angles on the tent. My son and I got out here and where we measured off all the sides of the tent, and we marked off what height, the measurements that we needed, and this is what we came up with. This is just a standard 2x2 pole. What I'm going to do is take this section right here off. You see right down here, I'm going to take this section out too. And because it is the old ways, we're not going to use any power tools. But let me show you how we do it. Hang on, I'll be right back. This is what the other one is going to look like. I did this one off camera in the interest of time, but you can see it's cut at an angle, and I took out the extra wood. So let me show you how we do that, how I go about doing that. As with all good fellas, my tailgate of my truck is my workbench. And what I have here is a 1-inch chisel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 1-inch chisel and I'm going to score it along these lines here and here. Did you see the mistake I almost made? Okay. When you're cutting, you always want your bevel to go to the inside of the cut. I almost messed up and put it to the outside. But we'll get that lined up. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition myself behind the sharp edge, and I'm going to come right in here in the corner and take out this piece of wood. Those darn biting no-see-ums will get you. Now I'm going to come back and do the other one. And when I get done, I'll show you what we're doing, okay? What we've done. All right. That was quick and easy. All right. You can see right here, move that up a little bit, where I have widened out that channel. All right. Now, I'm going to take my trusty saw and put it in that channel. Well, all right. Now, you can see where I have brought that line down to our halfway point, okay? Now that's not perfect, but then we're not looking for perfect, we're looking for functional, aren't we? Now, let me do this other one. Make sure that the piece of wood you're working on is fairly secure. I'm going to be pressing down, so downward it's secure, and back and forth there's a little play in it, but it should be fine. And there we go. Both of them are done. Now we're going to take this cap we're going to take this cap out. Put our chisel on the line. There we have it, that quick and that easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with my chisel and clean it up. Hang on a minute and I'll position you where you can see it better. Okay, got you repositioned where you can see a little bit better. And what we're going to do now is put our chisel in the bottom here, and we're going to have it flat. It's very important to stay flat as we go through. We're going to clean up this edge, this surface here in the bottom. There we go. Trim that off. Now, that's looking pretty darn good. And there we go. Now, let me show you real quickly how these are going to go together. Let's see. There we go. Now, can you see that interlock right there? What we've got is a very secure joint. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to find the center this way and this way, and where those two pieces cross, where those two lines cross, just guesstimating for y'all, should be somewhere right about there. Let me show you real quickly. I don't know if you can, yeah, you see my mark there. There's my mark. There's my mark. That's our target. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to get my drill, my bracing bit right here. Now, I'm not going to use this bit. This is too big, and I didn't think about when I got my brace out. But what I'm going to wind up doing is coming in here like this and putting a hole through it, and then putting a lag bolt through it with a wing nut, so that we can put up the tent. Isn't that going to be cool? I think so too. But with that, I think we're going to call this one, we're going to stop this. We'll just make this a mini series, and we will go in and get that angled off properly, get that drilled through, and we'll run our lag bolt through there with a wing nut, and we'll be ready to go, at least on this side. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this this episode, I guess you would call it. And as always, go down there to the bottom of the page and hit that like and hit that bell icon. Subscribe to Bears Old Ways. And with that, we'll see you in Volume 2 down the road.